Yeah.
Nobody likes to see that come around.
No.
What else you got? Anything?
That's mostly it, heat
Yeah.
and dust. I will say the dust is going to help our humidity values.
Okay, well, there's the outlook right there. I like
Yeah,
that.
so our heat index values are not going to be quite as extreme as they could be without the dust. So
Okay.
there is a positive. Also, if you break your thermometer, like Benavides has here, you can maybe trick yourself into thinking that it's cold. 14 is what's showing up there in Benavides. That is not accurate. Don't run a Benavides and think you're going to find a freezer. But anyway, that's just a fun note to start off the forecast on if you want to have some cold thoughts this evening. We're still at 80 degrees in Corpus Christi, 80 Robstown, 79 in Alice, 82 right now in Falfurrias and Refugio. As we zoom out, we have a stationary boundary to our north. This is where all the action is. And it's stationary because we've got high pressure over the northern Gulf that is going to keep it away from South Texas, which a lot of the southeast needs those river levels to go down. So it's not a bad thing that we're keeping some rain out of that part of the country, but we do have some severe thunderstorms, also some tornado warnings in place across, it looks like the Texas Panhandle there on the Oklahoma borders where we have a current tornado warning. But that's where the severe weather is going to be. That's where the flood risk is going to be, all well to our north, closer to where that stationary boundary is set up. For us here in South Texas, we have breezy conditions. It's currently 9 miles per hour overnight, so we'll have lighter winds by tomorrow morning. 80 degrees right now, feels like temperature 85. We will see those temperatures falling overnight. We'll be around 76 there at 6 a.m. with it feels like temperature of 83 degrees. Southeast winds, we'll call it 2 to 12 miles per hour. Overnight, a very low chance for a spotty shower on your Friday. I talked about this with our high pressure. There's a piece of energy that rides around the edge of our upper level high that is over the southwest where you saw those heat and fire danger warnings on the forecast map. The current conditions, that's where the upper level high is. So we could still see a few spotty showers try to sneak in, but overall, it's not going to add up to much. We're mostly going to be sunny and hot again on your Friday. 91 degrees Corpus Christi at 3 p.m., 92 Kingsville, 95 there Falfurrias, 93 George West. The wind does pick up a bit tomorrow. We could have some gusts closer to 30 miles per hour once again on Friday. Sustained winds 15 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. We'll see temperatures falling into the 80s by 10 o'clock. So here's a look at your Friday forecast. 91 around 2 p.m., 90 at 4 p.m. We do start the day off in the 70s. Your sunrise will be at 6:36 a.m. Watch out at sunrise and sunset tomorrow. We will have a little bit more dust in our atmosphere, so it may be a little bit more orange and a little bit more vibrant. So it could be a pretty one for y'all. If you get a picture of it, send it my way. My Facebook page is Carly Smith WX. I'd love to see it there. Sunshine as the sun sets, but we will see some clouds building at sunset also. So 8 p.m., 84 degrees then. Taking a look at your heat index for tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be around 104 Corpus Christi, 106 through Alice and Kingsville, 108 Falfurrias, but we're staying below 110, which is our heat advisory criteria. That's when you start saying, okay, this heat will be a little dangerous. This is just normal South Texas heat, so we can handle it, but still make sure you're hydrating and taking all those proper precautions to beat the heat. We'll see air temperatures in the 90s. Heat index values may go up a little bit into next week. But here's what I mean by the dust helping with our humidity. So we see a little bit of dust on your Friday. We are going to get a break over the weekend, but another round of dust is on the way. This will be a thick plume of that Saharan dust. It's called Saharan dust because it travels all the way across the Atlantic Ocean from the Saharan desert and then makes its way into South Texas. That is very common this time of year, early tropic season. It's the same pattern, the same wind patterns that tropical systems take. It's just right now, it's the dry air, not the extra humid air making that path. So this area of high pressure helping bring up that dust. Now, typically, if we didn't have Saharan dust, high pressure over the northern Gulf helps bring up some tropical moisture. But in this case, we are going to have the strong southerly winds, but we're not going to be super humid because that Saharan dust does come along with dry Saharan desert air. So overall, rain chances pretty slim to none across Texas and South Texas. Now it is West Texas and the Panhandle that do still have a risk of strong to severe storms into tomorrow. And your 7-day forecast, again, I want to just emphasize Monday and Tuesday looks like the day we see the most dust, so our air quality may be a little bit worse than even moderate on Monday and Tuesday. You may notice more of those symptoms like coughing and sneezing due to that Saharan dust on Monday and Tuesday.
All right. Pay attention, take precautions. Thank you for that, Carly. Hey, after the break.